Hey, welcome to our gathering drum for this ENM Poly Love reading. It's a pick a card, as you can see, and we've got 4 piles. All 4 bags are orange. However, we've got a different item for each pile. So I'm going to invite you here for a moment to take a deep breath in the nose, hold it, exhale out the mouth. I'll do a universal prayer. All faiths are welcome here. We are a safe space for self-healing, transformation, and growth, celebrating differences and considering similarities. So our gathering drum is all about gathering together and accepting everyone as they are. So welcome. I'm glad that you found me. And for all those that have watched my ENM Poly readings and enjoyed them, thank you for returning and for sharing this. Deep breath in. 1, 2, 3 in the nose. Hold it. Exhale out the mouth. Thank you, our sacred higher power, all the names that you go by, and the different ways that you are conceived of here in this natural realm. We thank you for this ability to tap in and connect, for clarity, for confirmation, for messages of guidance, and for that divine truth that our spirit has the ability to see, hear, sense, and know clearly for our greatest good. We thank you in advance for a pleasant experience here and a bit of joy and fun on this day. And thank you for every wonderful being who is watching and listening. May they be incredibly blessed and full of joy, abundance, prosperity, and just goodness overall. Ashe and amen. All right, so let's look through the 4 piles. I do want to move this back because it's shaking anytime I hit the table, and I don't like to shake it. All right, we ready? So, pile 1, you've got this beautiful feather. Pile 2, you've got the self-care die, and it says let go on this side. I'll show you the other sides in that pile. Pile 3, you have the Black History hearts. In pile 4, you've got the self-love sticker. All right? All right, so a message for everybody here today, regardless of what pile you pick. We're all in this together. In what ways are you growing because of the connections you're in? In what ways can you coexist, cooperate, like I said earlier, celebrate the differences? And is there some way in which you might feel as if someone's doing more than others? How can we share the load, the workload of effort, energy, investment of time and resources into the connections? Does it feel as if someone is taking on too much? And how can they let go of some control and allow others to contribute? Even though it may be done differently, it will still get done. Okay? Awesome. Pile 1, you picked the feather. It's a pretty neat feather. I like it a lot. All right. I don't want to see that. All right, looks like we've got 3 energies here present in this connection. And it feels like the energy of the connection itself. So it could be 3 different connections. I don't know how many people that would be, but you do. I'm not going to focus on the people. I'm going to focus on the energies here, okay? First one, the Chariot. Something that is aligned and able to move forward, has already been ongoing, has a history, and in the present moment, it's getting very much balanced on all 4 wheels to be able to continue, okay? We'll get deeper into these in a minute. Another connection here, unconditional, agape, divine, pure, nurturing, nourishing love, very endearing, very much into the cuddles. If anything feels burdensome, this connection very much helps both people feel alive, restored, rejuvenated, replenished. Okay? And the other energy we're getting here is the moon. So one that is kept quite private and protected. It also is a connection that perhaps if anyone is looking for one is yet to be seen. Yeah, they want me to put it over here. Okay, so it's kept very separate from these other connections. And like I said, could be that somebody's looking. They want me to really pay attention to the surface of the water. I've looked at this card many times before, but for some reason, I'm really focusing on the depth of the water, the surface of the water, and the fact that there are two different elements. Above that water is the air, and under it, you are submerged in the water. So there's just something, we'll look at that when we get into it. On the surface is what I'm hearing. Okay. It reminds me of Encanto. Under the surface. We got Two of Wands, so lots of two energy in your pile. With that Two of Pentacles as the main energy of everybody, and then the Two of Wands. So they want me to put this right here. And it's kind of more so like right here. But it's in between where these connections already are and this connection over here. Okay, so the thing here I'm feeling mostly is something doesn't make sense. Someone's feeling like something doesn't make sense. And there's someone involved who refuses to try to make it make sense. I'm feeling someone wanting to choose something out here that makes sense to them. See if I can get a little bit of a story here. Okay. I'm feeling with this connection, this whole I would move heaven and earth for you. You know, both people feeling that way. There's just a very different vibe than what's been happening before this connection came in. This connection is much more developed, this Chariot connection over here. And here's what I'm getting. The Moon connection is a connection outside of your sphere. So it could be that one of these people that you might be connected to has another connection that you have no part in. And it's just how the arrangement is, and everybody is content with that, okay? All you hear about is what's on the surface. That's why I kept getting that water thing they were showing me, okay? However, it's respected. They're all respected here, okay? So it does feel as if whoever has this connection, it could even be you. You know who you are in this whole thing. Whoever has this connection, though, is kind of setting out in one direction or another. So this could also be that this is a V, or this is a triad, or this is a, I'm still learning all the terms, y'all, so bear with me. This is some kind of vibe where these connections know one another and there's a little bit of communication here. However, this is separate. This is, I gotta go walk across the threshold, the door, to get to this connection. And like I said, whatever resonates that I say, you know, trust those synchronicities, because this could as well be, like I said, someone who's yet to be seen, someone who's seeking another type of connection that is out there. However, all that's seen is surface details, right? Dreams, what I'd like to have. And it takes deep diving to really sort out what that is and make it happen. All right. We've got 3 cards here, which makes sense with 3 connections. Let's see where they go. Okay. Like I said, it's very separate. All right, so this Chariot connection, what's needed right now? Compromise. For whatever reason, I'll get more detail in just a moment. This Empress connection, what's needed? Defense. So someone's wanting to feel defended, protected, respected, you know, acknowledged, honored. And then what's needed here? Time. Yep. There's mad Cancer vibes here. I mean, this is a Cancer card. So is this. But they're making me look at the 9 and the 6 on the clock that I put on that card, which is also Cancer vibes. All right. So I need a freaking another deck that I have to decide what to use because all of my decks are currently... Oh, no, they're not. I got new decks. So hold on. Which one, guys? I love it. We're going to use the Pride Tarot. I haven't even seen all these cards yet. It just got here yesterday. Or no, 2 days ago. All right, so please give me a little bit more clarity here on... Let's start with the one that's out here so I can just make sense of this whole time thing. Nope, they dropped it right on top of here. The Hanged Man. What is it that I want here? What is it that we're doing? I almost feel like it started and became what it is so effortlessly and organically. And now it needs, like we said, this defense thing. It needs not a label, but it needs an identifier that you both understand. Yep, the Magician. What are we making out of this? What are we doing here? What do we call this? How do we both defend and honor what it is that's going on? You've heard me say that a few times. So that's mainly the main message here. This compromise, what is this about with the Chariot, guys? I just heard keep it separate. I'm only going to take jumpers, please. Oh, 2 of Pentacles, same card. Look at all those stars on his pants. Yes. Okay. I just got a headache. There's too much going on here. And 2 of Cups. Yeah, there's too... It's like expecting too much of each other. That's that compromise, right? Can we compromise on this? Like, we said we would set out to find the things that we perhaps are missing in our connection in other places. And can we compromise on how to do that? Can we compromise on what things we are finding there? I just love that the same card came up to clarify. Okay, the main card in our spread with everybody here, this whole reading today, is what clarifies what's needed here. Okay, one more card. I just heard somebody say, so what do they want me to do? Someone's watching and saying, like, what is it that my guides want me to do? Judgment, make a decision. Yep, the World, what comes right after that? Ace of Pentacles. Wowzers. Okay, give me just a moment. Okay, they're saying to me, what rings true for you? What is that chord that's not being struck or strummed or resonating? What's the thing that's not resonating? You need to really decide what that is what I'm getting. And connect to what that is inside of yourself. Because anything you've left behind in this experience, anything you've sacrificed and settled in order to, it's like abandoning yourself. What part of yourself have you abandoned here? That's the part that you're wanting the divine offer from your guides. You're wanting handed to you. You're wanting that to appear. Oh, they got my favorite flower here. And it's literally like, hey, something's about to bud, right? See how all these are open? And then there's that one that hasn't opened yet, hasn't blossomed yet. It's knowing that something can blossom if you can truly identify what it is that you're wanting. I don't want to get too much in detail with that because it's something different that everybody's wanting here. But for some of you, it's emotional connection, much deeper than what's been involved. That you may be more emotional than your partners or your partner. And what you're seeking is someone you can really connect with in that emotional way. For someone else, it's more so like a cultural thing. It's like you're really wanting someone to connect with you on the ways in which you've experienced isms in your life that perhaps the others have never experienced. For others, it's the spiritual attraction, connection, compatibility. Someone to talk about all of the things with. It could be divination, tarot, oracle, runes. It could be astrology. It could be, I'm hearing Buddhism too. So the rites of Buddhism and understanding life from a different perspective. There's something that you've been in denial about in saying that you're completely fulfilled in certain connections, and you need to allow yourself to let that part of you blossom and be shown as well. Offer that part to some folks. And that's what this is about over here, okay? I hope that helps. Something's unfinished here. And that's a big part of the energy as well. It's interesting that the moon is both present in the moon card, right? And in the Empress. So it could be that this person is the one who has this other person. It could even be that whoever you are, if you're someone dealing with these two connections and then wanting something, it could be that this is the person, this Empress, they're the one you're very sensual and cuddly and enjoy kissing. It could be that their person feels at a distance from you and you're really wanting to like learn them, connect with them, spend time with them. And it could be that something's coming to a close over here as well, where there will be an opportunity to do that. Something, you know, very specific message I'm going to say. There's someone watching where you have this ongoing connection you've had. It could be a spouse or very long-term partner, anchor partner type thing. It was. Then it became a V, but these two communicate. And this Empress has someone over here who has someone that they're ending things with. And it's as if they're ending things with someone, and whoever you are, you're wanting to start with them. It's very interesting. All right. Hope that helped. Please do comment. Let me know. This just fell out, by the way, 7 of Pentacles. Take some time and really get in your own energy. And like I said, sort out what it is you're wanting before attempting to pursue it. Because you have to be clear. All right? Comment with feedback and input. Let me know if this works. I'm still kind of learning how to do these where they serve you all the best way possible. So I need to know that. And until I see you again, spread love and share joy every day in your own unique way. Goodbye for now, Pile 1. Pile 2, you got the self-care die here. It says let go, loving kindness, body scan, set intention, self-reflect, and mindful breath. Okay, so let's put it back on let go. See what we're dealing with here. Pile 2. Okay, I know I already told you all this. Man, I'm getting interrupted. I've decided I continue to do stuff even when I'm interrupted, because otherwise it just makes me feel like I have to stop everything when things come up. I'm saying these things as well while I'm reading because my guides show me that everything that I do is connected. I don't just show up here with you all as one part of who I am. I show up as all of who I am, and all of the different techniques, skills, and gifts I have show up with me. And so it becomes part of the reading. It becomes part of the messages coming through. So just bear with me. It all comes together and makes sense by the end of the read. Knight of Pentacles. If you watch the beginning where I gave a main message to everybody in that timestamp, bam, that was the Two of Pentacles. So go watch it if you didn't. We're going to see how it applies here. With also the Knight of Pentacles. Take your time and know that I'm on your side. This is about avoiding the abandonment of someone as they go through some sense of self-discovery in their life, some sense of making it make sense for them. Okay, making sense is something that's been in pile 1 and pile 2, that phrase, making sense. This is a more positive making sense where I'm feeling like one connection in particular, and I almost want to say, using the wrong hand here, it's this one. One connection in particular is having to unfold with time whatever it is that's felt burdensome, like heavy lifting, whatever it is that's felt like there's too much pushing or forcing, or I'm also feeling for some of you that there's other things bleeding into this connection. So we're going to see in a moment here as I look at them all. Let me identify that connection so I don't mix it up with others. The Fool, it's the brand new one. Okay, that makes a lot more sense now. So this is a connection that has much less history and rapport than the other connections on the board. I do want to say you need to figure out who you are in this, because I am dealing with so many different energies by doing these readings. It would be a fucking 2-hour per pile reading if I played all the different scenarios out. So trust your intuition to know who you are and the details that I share, and then who the other people are, because there may be people part of connections you're connected with, or it could be people outside of it that other people have connections with. You know how your structure's set up. We've got Hierophant. Okay, very loyal, committed, progressing by becoming thicker, more solid. I just heard it, thick as thieves. Okay. Then we've got the World. Okay. Something that nothing else can compare to. And at the same time, I feel like I just heard token. Which is funny, because it's kind of like, imagine that you owned a Dave & Buster's with someone. You two co-founded Dave & Buster's. And all the arcade coins belonged to you and this other person because you founded this whole business. And they gave you a token and said, here, you have my blessing to go whatever. That's this connection. I promise it'll make sense. Ooh, this is yummy. So another one over here is you just know. You just know each other. You just know when something's needed. You just know. And I feel as if this world connection wasn't as, I just keep hearing higher up. So there is a hierarchy a little bit in this pile. If this wasn't so much of a championship type vibe where there's trust, there's security, there's respect, there's admiration, there's all the stuff you'd ever want in a connection, in this connection, then there could have been jealousy with this connection. However, there's none. I love that. So high five for you on that. Come on, give me a better one. High five. Pow. This one is yummy for its own unique reasons. It is so intuitive. It is so easy. It's like I said, they just know. So however you two hang out, whatever the arrangement is, there's just this beauty in bliss. I'll say more in a moment. This one seems way over here. So this one, whoever this is, thick as thieves, I feel like you were friends first. Friends by default, I just heard. Okay, friends by default. We go way back. And we're both reaching new heights in terms of building something that breaks norms. Interesting. All right now. This is the baby connection. Okay, just birthed this beautiful baby of a connection with this person. And that's the one that feels like it's, yeah, it'll grow with time. It'll get better with time. Okay. We only have two things that are needed. So where are they? Here. And here. So it's a simple thing here with the whole it'll grow with time. What's needed in the yummy, yummy connection? Cheer up. So somebody's going through something here. Whoever's going to be on this side when I do the spread. And this world connection, a reminder. Aww. I just heard someone in the world connection wants to remind the one who's in this connection, okay? So let's put it this way. There's two people in this world connection, right? This person wants to remind this person what they're capable of bringing in a connection to help this person cheer up. All right, let's get some clarifiers. Might be a synchronicity for somebody. Pizza and pineapples on the pizza. All right, let's see. And the word hush. Yeah, I even see somebody who's watching who's rocking a baby to sleep or toddler. Feels more like a big baby, like a 12 to 18 month old. And then for some of you, it's funny because it's someone falling asleep like on your chest and you're like, oh, you big baby. It's an adult. All right. Wow, the Fool card came out and the Strength card. But it's over here. Cheer up. Oh, she's beautiful. Look at that. Oh, I love that card. That artwork is just phenomenal. Ooh, it's doing stuff to me. I love it. And I love that this is a mystical creature that doesn't exist. A lion below the surface of the sea. And then the Fool. So someone is having to start something new that's taking a lot of bravery, courage, boldness to start it. Nine of Wands is on the bottom of the deck. I love that art as well. Look at that. Ooh. I just got this deck 2 days ago, so hey. Oh, and it says RIP gender roles. Rest in peace. They, them, non-binary. Oh my God, I love this. Okay, so check it out. I thought trans when I saw this too. I just love people. Oh, I love people. I love how the differences are here. Someone needs to be cheered up because they're nervous. Excited nervous. However, nervous about starting something that's going to be an emotionally vulnerable experience. It could be the connection itself. Okay? And whoever this person is, this Ace Boon Coon got your whole life story you done spent with this person, even if you ain't even known them a long time. They're saying, remember who you are and what you bring. You literally are this, that, and this. Okay? So some of you, they're reminding you that you bring it to connections and you need to use what you bring in order to cheer the person up that you want to cheer up. For others of you, they're saying you're the one nervous about this new beginning over here with this person because you've never had a connection like this before. That's just so ethereal. It's so cosmic and like, holy shit, how do we know this kind of stuff and feel this stuff with each other? And it's going to take courage, emotional courage, inner child courage to take a leap of faith with this person. Five of Wands just came up here too. Someone may feel like there's a sense of competition there. Something about seasons of your life. This world connection person is so wise. Because I'm hearing their voice a lot when it comes to this connection. I feel like they're really egging this person on. Like I said, a token. Interesting. Knight of Wands and the Messenger. Oh my gosh, I love this deck. You know, you get a deck and you're uncertain, and then you get it and you're like, oh, I like it a lot. Messenger and Knight of Wands. Ooh. The Messenger is the Hierophant. Yeah, it's about this connection though. This person is so damn wise. They're a coach, a therapist, a minister, a whatever the heck you call what this person does. They have a mission to serve. And they serve from their wisdom. They serve from their ability to impassion a crowd, to motivate folks and inspire them. Ooh, it could even be that this person knows this high priestess person. And that's the token, like, yo, go connect with this person. And I'm also hearing, it's your thing. Do what you want to do. Let go. Let go of fear. Let go of doubt. Let go of shame. Let go of somebody's really nervous. All right. We got Three of Wands, the Hanged Man, and the Star. Look at the star. I'm in heaven. I'm in heaven. I just heard, what the hell are you waiting for? The Star and the Hanged Man put together here with the Three of Wands tells me that you're waiting for something to come in. Some sign. Someone's waiting for a sign over here. Apothecary? What does that word mean? I mean, I'm learned person, but I don't, when I'm channeling, it's tricky. Apothecary definition. Person who prepared and sold medicines and drugs. One who prepares and sells for medicinal purposes. Wow! All right, so somebody got themselves probably medical marijuana license or something like that, but they're waiting for a sign. 10 of Wands. Why did my TV stop? Okay, they're waiting for some kind of sign. Medical license? A sign that they're meant to do that? It's not a sign about the relationship. It's a sign about their livelihood and their career or their way of doing what they want to do. 10 of Swords, 5 of Wands, 9 of Wands. Yeah, man. There's some kind of like internal battle. Okay. Let's clarify this Fool card connection, the brand new baby connection. Let me know how these resonate in the comments, by the way. I like you all teaching me more about how I can read by doing these readings for you. Sacred geometry, crystals. And I just heard disposal. But it reminded me more of like composting. Six of Cups in reverse. Oh, so what does composting mean in terms of connections? It's not recycling connections, but it's taking things that were thrown out from other connections and then replanting them in the new connections. Somebody's got a history here in this Fool card connection. You or the other person, or whoever's involved in this. Sorry, I don't know who you are in this story, but in this Fool card connection, somebody's got an issue with how things have gone in their past. And they're being told right now in this message of guidance to remember that there were lots of good things that were part of those connections. You can take those good things and replant them. Even though they were thrown away as trash, right, in those old connections or underappreciated and undervalued, they can be valued with the right people. And I feel like whoever's in this connection is wanting to like encourage that person to say that. Five of Swords. Yep, it's the mindsets. It's the betrayals of, not like betrayal of trust. You know how people can betray you by saying they'll do things and then not doing them. It's that kind of betrayal I'm feeling, where this person has stopped trusting folks, someone in this connection. And they just need to remember that what they did was good. It was just misplaced love, misplaced loyalty, misplaced gestures, misplaced affinity and adoration. And it still wasn't misplaced. You know, it was still meant to happen. It was part of the journey. It just needed to be picked up and planted somewhere else. That was practice. And now it's the real deal, right? It's not dress rehearsal. This is the actual performance where the person you're involved with in this connection, in this Fool card, both of you are going to actually be able to be received warmly. This is a beautiful reading. I love your structure you got going on. Whoever you are watching, remember to keep your cup full, okay, with your own higher power, your own self-love, okay? And knowing that you play a role in all of these connections being as beautiful as they are. The sun, as I say that. Yummy! What a beautiful reading. All right, comment in the section below. Let me know how that resonated and how you like the way that I'm doing these readings. They've been evolving over time. I'm getting better and better at them. And thanks for being here. Thank you for being you in the world at large. Spread love and share joy every day in your own unique way until I see you again. And goodbye for now, pile 2. Pile 3, it's been a pretty cool reading so far. I'm enjoying this. Thanks for being here with me. All right. We could assume that there's 3 people involved, or that there's 3 connections. So 3 people involved would mean that there's 2 connections that one person's watching, right? Or if there's 3 connections, it could be 4 people, 1 person and 3 connections. It could mean that you're one of the people, but the other connection, y'all know. So trust what you know about your relationship structure and trust your own spirit and your intuition to identify who you are in the spread that I'm doing, all right? Here we go. Oh, I didn't mean to put that other card away. Hold on. Got it. All right, main message for everybody. Hope you watched that. After the intro, there was a moment where it was a main message for everybody in every pile. And we're going to understand what's going on here. Like I said, 2 connections. All right. 3 people involved, 2 connections. 7 of Wands. I love this. I just heard closed off. So this reminds me of a V. It reminds me of a triad. It reminds me of someone who has a personality of like, listen, I have a lot going on. I'm only willing to have so many different connections. And then that person really stands for those 2 connections and really honors them both. There could even be where there's a shared living situation. And I just keep getting standing up for the connection. Not having to stand up in the connection, right, between people, but standing up for the connection. All right, let me get these connections so I can feel what's going on, these energies. Ooh, whew. Oh my gosh, so my heart just did crazy things. Ooh. There's distance, yet passion. Distance, yet, ooh. If you need me to be with you, I will follow, oh, oh, oh. Where you lead, I will follow. Damn it. There's a divine connection being blocked right now. I just heard because of roots. So there's someone being rooted in a different place. And they're being given a choice to uproot. Interesting. Other connection, yummy. Okay. Is very balanced, very much in harmony. So this definitely feels like I said, separate, but very much. I don't like how this feels because it's a very strong pull and attraction. However, it's, yeah, they're just doing this like, bam, it's blocked. There's a firm boundary right here. I actually want to play something there. Hold on, because I want to feel it as I'm reading. I'm actually going to use these for a moment. Okay. Someone's hiding, suppressing all the love that they have for this person, whoever this person is. And it's like they're deciding to live a certain way where they have to bottle that up. What's each connection needing right now? Ooh. Distraction. Delight. Some misbehaving. Yep. Trust in the divine. Trust. I love also how the lighting is right now because there's a light coming from behind me here, sort of, and it's making this feel in the dark. And it is. Oy. Heart blocked. Heart open. Heart being patient. Heart really counting on that root chakra energy of being grounded and lots of self-discipline and control of behavior. While this teeter-totters, but remains in place. Shit. That's why this misbehaving, there's a lot of fire felt for this person that is unable to be expressed because there's a firm boundary that's been placed. By who is the question. All right, so let's clarify. Before I say that, let's talk a little bit about this connection because it deserves its honor and appreciation. This connection that's represented by this Temperance card is so creative. It's so endearing. It's so heaven sent. It is, I just heard it's followed up by. So think about follow-ups, like debriefs. Think about having the ability to do purposeful things together. It's followed up by. So it's more than just love, which love is fantastic. It's amazing when you can have love with somebody that's organic and in a love life nature, and then also do business with them or build business with them or let it overlap into other areas of your life. Share the same friendship circle. It's really cool when that can happen without it being invasive or without it being overwhelming and too much stimulation. So this is getting it right now. It's harmonized. It's also reconciling. And what I mean by that is reconciling differences in each other's preferences. And that's where I feel like this distraction. Whoever here does not have another connection needs a distraction. Okay. This person, when I say the stuff they feel for that one over there, baby. It could even be that this person has put the boundary up here. I refuse to have a poly experience type of boundary, or I refuse to feel what I feel for that person kind of boundary, or they've always been just a friend. I refuse to cross contaminate. I don't know. We've got Page of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, which I love, is in one of my other decks. I have Robin Scott's deck, so I love to see that here. And the Empress, look at her, baby. Connecting to all of nature, all of humanity, and all of animals, because she can nurture, care for, give life to. She uses the earth, the land, the water, and the fire of the sun to make things blossom. She knows how to create. Like, yep, I knew it. That's how this person views this person. Oh, baby, when I say that there's a desire, it's deeper than sex, y'all. This is a desire for someone's being to be present. Page of Pentacles, too. So it's kind of like it's never gone anywhere. There's just been moments in passing. There's just been some time spent here or there that's completely outside of any type of love relationship type time. It could be like that too. It's a coworker and it's like, we ain't crossing that line. However, there's a burning within each person's being for each other. I love that she's holding her womb there because there's probably a baby inside, okay? But every simple moment that's been shared has been bliss. Ooh, so let's get some clarifiers on what the hell this boundary really is. You know what happens when there's such a burning, unfulfilled, unrequited type love or desire here, which, by the way, this is divine. Someone's saying, no, it's not. From Spirit's bird's eye view, whatever you call your higher power, it's a divine soulmate. However, it's not operating as one right now. Because of this, we need to work on this. And it doesn't mean we need to remove it. It means we need to work on this. Could have been that this has been put up brick by brick between these two people. And it needs to be taken down. How? Brick by brick. It's not easy to just bulldoze it when this person is closed off to it, when this person is distrusting. Okay? But when this person feels something like that, what happens? It could be talked about all the time, and this person might be like, listen, we need to do something else, because you're talking about something that it's not going anywhere right now. Okay, what is this big boundary here? I'm sorry, it's more like a barrier. Boundaries you can see through. Boundaries, you know? This is a barrier. A boundary would look like this. This sucker is a barrier. And you saw what the word was right there on the boundary. Love. Okay. What is this? Tell me what it is for each person. I knew they were going to do that. Okay. Yep. So not being willing to cross the line of what each of you is to each other right now, currently. That's who it is for this. That's who it is. That's just my friend. That's my coworker. That's somebody that I do this or that with. That's it. Yeah, except your whole mind, body, and spirit are telling you otherwise. That is more than just that. And how's this person seeing this boundary? I love how that fell just like this. Y'all see how that fell? Like that? Judgment. I'm hearing by allowing this to fall, it means I have to make a whole, it's not just one thing I'm doing. It's a presupposition that I'm changing my whole life. Six of Cups. Yep, about how I connect with folks. Oh my gosh, it means I'm opening up a whole part of who I am. See those clouds parting? And either the moon or the sun, the way that it's shining, it feels like the moon is a reflection of sunlight. I have to truly let someone into my intimate. Oh boy. This streaks. Streaks. naked. This strikes a chord. Honey. I love that that's what that is, as she's holding a harp. I love that as a musician, because that's exactly what judgment is. It's like you can do anything but ignore when something strikes a chord with your life, when it hits a truth in who you are. It resurrects something. Fuck. Okay. So what can these people do? Please. Literally, this person needs a distraction. Over here, just find other things to do. What do these people need? Let your freak flag fly with each other. As in, talk about the parts of who you both are that have never been stimulated in any other areas of your life. What is it about the connection that you both feel is so intriguing? Tower. Yep. Break it down. Break it open. But the way you do it is to talk about the woes, the ahas that you're having with one another. King of Swords. Communicate. Like I said, talk. And that's also, this is Ian McClellan dressed as some kind of like priest, pope. Okay, and the Queen of Swords was under that. Look at that. And she's like, yeah, tell me more. Bring it in. It's breaking down the beliefs together. Not abrasively, however, in a way that starts from within each of you. What is that chord that's being struck? What is that chord that's being strummed, right? Struck is like, bam, piano, like my instrument. Or guitar, grrr, struck. Bang, 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 bang. right? But you're being asked to be more of like a harp. Like, okay, ooh, Mufasa. You know, like, what is it? Name it, identify it, and then take your time. Pulling ideas down bit by bit. Does that idea serve you? And have those conversations that are not about proving a point to get this wall down. Have those conversations that allow you each to break yourselves free and keep the passion at bay. All right, I hope this helped. Please do. Whoa, the Empress is flying away. No, stay put. It's okay. Of course, life coaches help, okay? All of that stuff helps. You still have to do something about this here instead of running from it. Anyways, please comment. Let me know how it resonated. Thank you for being here. I really do appreciate your presence and your input as I learn how to read for you beautiful ENM poly folks. Let me know how this suits you and what you like about it, things that you'd like me to start doing differently or to add into the experience. I'd like to know that as well. Till I see you again, spread love and share joy every day in your own unique way. Ta-ta for now, pile 3. Pile 4, I hope you watched the, of course, the intro. However, there was also a section where I gave the main message for all 4 piles. So go follow that timestamp. I just heard follow the lead. Interesting. In order to get that information. Here we go. Excuse me. Hickety-ups, hickety-ups, hiccup-hiccups. We got 2 main things here for your pile. Whoa. Wow. I just heard your heart and your body are telling you things. Could be that there's a connection with someone that's very much in a heart space and a connection with someone that's very much in the body. And I don't just mean your physical vessel. I mean, it affects all of your bodies. Let me explain. You have an energetic body that's very much spiritual. It's an aura. It's what doesn't have this to it. It's, you know, what people feel when you walk into a room, okay? That's your energetic body. You have your emotional body, which over here feels like it's stimulated with whatever connection I'm going to put on this side. And then you have your mental body, which I'm not seeing either connection showing at this point, but that tells me that probably both connections have it. And then you've got your physical vessel that you touch here. Okay. Now there's even more bodies there that we could talk about, but the point is all the bodies are stimulated here. So there's major attraction on this connection on my left and major emotion, sensuality, perhaps even spirituality. Both would be spiritual though, but on this side here. Okay. Anyways, we've got 3 cards though. So to see 2 and then see this main thing, it makes me feel as if I just heard 2 stretches or 2 branches. I'm feeling like a V. But you're all friends or cordial. Everybody involved is cordial. However, okay, I get it now. It could be for some of you, 3 folks in a connection. However, it only goes beyond friendship on 2 branches. Not all 3. Okay, woo, here we go. Judgment. Bring something out of you that you don't experience anywhere else. Okay, that wants to be right there. Ooh, I don't like crooked moments. Okay. Justice. Yep. And Tower. Oh, yeah. All right. It's very similar to pile 3. You may have been drawn to watch pile 3, except in pile 3, there was a major barrier that's non-existent here. So if somebody watched Pile 3 and they're also now watching Pile 4, this could be what's possible for you, okay? Use this as role model. Use this. If anybody watched Pile 4 here, I really would appreciate you typing your Pile 4 because people could really benefit from doing some discussion type, commenting back and forth with you. How do you do this? How does that work? Share some emails or something. I don't know. If you want to do that in a private way, by the way, you can email me and I'll put you two in contact. There was a breakthrough that happened in this attraction connection here. This you stimulate. I'm hearing muse. There's a muse connection here that fuels. And I would even say that this connection, it's really powerful what I'm getting. I feel like both of you in this tower connection have other connections. Duh, because one of you is watching and you have these. The other person has other connections too, though. You come together and you fuel each other with perhaps passion, right? Your bodies get together and there's a passionate bang that happens. And or there's creativity that you share. There's talking about your creative projects. There's aggression. There's talking shit. There's something that's very boom here. It breaks you out of the lull by being attached. Why did I say the word attached? Attachment's unhealthy. Let me understand what that word, tell me what that word attached was about, guys. Ace of Wands, hell yeah, like I said, sexy, sexy, sexy. And passionate, creative, spark, awakens vibe, snap out of it. Why did you say attached though? I know the literal point of like attaching bodies, but this is deeper than that. Why did you say attached? Help me out. Oh, they said look at the bottom of the deck. 3 of Swords. Storms in both of these. Wow. Whenever there's other stuff going on in your life, in other connections, it could be disagreements, it could be arguments, it could be, this is deep. Let's just say stress and strife. When there's stress or strife or conflict happening, this is the connection that these two people go to get it off and be able to think clearly to resolve the places of stress, contention, dissension, and strife. I'm just going to say I admire all of you poly folks. Okay, it has a purpose. It breaks you out of it so that you can think clearly, see clearly, understand. Damn. Okay. Please give me clarifiers with these others. What's this Judgment? Talk about this gorgeous energy. 9 of Pentacles and 3 of Pentacles. Yep. Okay. This, I'm getting celebrates. Celebrates who someone's becoming. This Judgment. It's an interesting character I also just heard. So the word character, integrity, persona. And we got 8 of Wands. This feels like someone that you workshop things with, you practice things with. I don't think this is sexual. However, it does get fairly intimate in like each other's lives. So this becomes more of like we share details of our lives very intimately. Okay, this Judgment connection. And then over here with the Justice, 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, buddy. And the Tower. Shit. This interrupts this, and it needs to. Give me a minute. Where there's been emotional, I'm going to say an emotional headache. And what I mean is the emotions have been so unstable and imbalanced with whoever this is that it needs to get worked out. It could even be that this is someone where a mediator is being involved because it's just been so emotionally messy. So a counselor, a mediator, some group therapy, some relationship counseling, some co-parenting mediations. Something is happening here to get rid of the inability to work well together when it comes to the sharing of resources. It could even be like the home that's shared together has been a just mess, or the children, the possessions. Something's shared physically between these two that is getting to be ridiculous. There's a hurdle that needs to get. Oh, it has to. It's either like, either it's gonna get better or it's gonna just completely be split down the middle, where it's fair by Spirit's perspective. Either you work it out or we're gonna work it out for you, is what guides are saying here. Because we know that the real court system is up in the sky. It's within us, but it's the highest level. Okay, so what's needed? We got 3. I like to see that. So everybody gets 1. Okay. This person needs it, not the person they deal with. Okay. So both people need in this tower, whoa, oh my gosh, you give good love to me, baby. It's so good. And it helps me think straight on all the shit I got to deal with. This person in this connection, both people need this. I bet you it says something about mediation. And then in this judgment connection, it's the one who has these 2 connections that's needing it in that connection. Okay, great. So the tower, you give good love to me, truth. It's almost like I got enough stuff going on right now. I need this to just be straight talk, no chaser. Be honest with me, be open with me, show me everything. Let me be who I want to be and say what I need to say. And please, if that's a problem, when I say those things, I need you to be willing to say that it's a problem. Like, I don't need to read between lines. I got enough going on. That's what I'm feeling here, okay? This person, with this person that they share stuff with, that they do work with, career, purpose type things, I need you to just know what I need. I know that's a hard ask right now, but I need you to just know who I am and all that you've learned about me when it comes to the stuff I want to build in my life. I need you to just take those issues off my back, those tangible successing tasks and to-do lists and responsibilities. I need you to just know. Okay? And then over here, seasons. Remember I said this, I bet you said something like mediate. Here's the thing. There's a season for everything. Both people need to understand that it gets better with time. And if you keep doing the right thing, you'll be rewarded. But if you do the wrong thing, it's going to be worked out in karma in the seasons, right? I also am hearing one person may be a lot more mature than the other in certain ways. And the other person may be a lot more endearing, compassionate, whatever than the other. And you've got to understand that you're working in different seasons, and you're also not balanced. That's why there's a need for justice here. Like, you're not compatible. You're not meant to be involved in certain ways. You're compatible in some ways and incompatible in others. You are able to work things out in some ways and not in others. And that's why it's like, this is a season that you're going through. Okay? Don't get so I'm hearing inept, When I'm channeling, I can't remember what words mean. I'm just letting things. Okay, inept means having or showing no skill, being clumsy. So don't get clumsy. Don't get inept in the season that you're experiencing together. Just understand it's a season. Okay? I hope this helped. Bottom of the deck, we got 10 of Wands. Like I said, you got a lot of shit going on in your love life right now, and it's okay. Be honest, open, truthful with what you need. Be truthful and honest and open about the honesty and openness and truth that you need here. Let this person know what the vision is and let them help. And then with this person, I'm hearing stop talking. That's what I'm hearing. Stop talking right now. And like I said, mediator, counselor, therapist. What do you call it? Messenger. Let somebody else do that. Who's gonna be fair and who's gonna stay emotionally non-attached to it all. Okay? I also heard no need to get the children involved. And I'm seeing teenagers. Toddlers or teenagers. They're the same. When you're a parent, you understand. All right? Beautiful. Please do comment. Let me know what parts of these poly readings you enjoy that I do well. I'm still learning how to do them in a way that like is me being myself and also serves y'all. Also remember to love yourself like we got there with that identifier for this pile. I love you all. Comment, like, type, let me know, reach out. I am revamping a lot of stuff, so stay tuned. And until I see you again, spread love and share joy every day in your own unique way. And goodbye for now. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you.